Welcome to Bible Logos. My name is Tamiko Greeley, and I am your broadcast host. Now today, I cannot wait to present to you part 3 of the message entitled Give It To Jesus by our very own Pastor Rose Charley. Remember to like it and share it on social media with your friends and family. All right, get ready for part 3 of Give It To Jesus.
Is there anybody here know that he still writes on the other side of your problem? He can still write on the other side of your situation. Is there anybody in here that somebody has put a period behind your life, behind your ministry, behind your destiny, behind your church? Tell your neighbor, don't put a period where God is trying to put a comma. Because when you allow people to put a period, that means you allow people to make prediction on what God has already done. God is already going. Do you know what that means? It's not me. It means that it ain't over. Y'all didn't hear what I said. It ain't over. Tell God, say it's over with. You got to be open to be aware of divine possibilities. They were focusing on the inability of themselves, but they didn't zero on the abilities of Jesus. Sometimes God has to change his means of supply to keep our eyes open to the source. Am I right about it? Some of us are just like those disciples when we look at the text. Am I right about it? They were on the premises, but he wasn't in the picture. Y'all didn't get that? He was on the premises, but he wasn't in the picture. I come to tell you today, if things are going to change over here in Faith Fellowship, we got to put God in the picture. And he has a way of canceling human cancellation. Can I get a witness? I don't believe me, watch. Remember the man that was sitting at the pool for 38 years and he gave God all these human cancellation, and Jesus cut right to the chase and said, do you want to be well? Remember when the wine ran out? I know y'all read that. When the wine ran out, human cancellation, Jesus said, listen, all I need you to do is go fill the water pots with water, step back, and without a affirmation process, he canceled out human cancellation. And when they tasted the wine, they said, this wine was better than the first wine. Do I have a witness here? You don't believe me? He even handled death. Remember Lazarus had died and he showed up. And Martha had a major attitude. She was really tripping. She said, listen, Jesus, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. He said, Martha, I'm here now. And most of us argue about what he didn't do rather than what he's going to do. Y'all didn't get that either. He said, later, you're going to see him again. She's still tripping in John 11. She said, I know I'm going to see him again in the resurrection. He said, sis, what are you talking about? You're looking at the resurrection. Am I talking to anybody in here? And then she goes and calls her sister Mary. As I call him the Eminem sister, Ramona. Mary was a worshiper. Mary came with the same attitude that her sister had. That's why you got to watch your connection. Because what's in your connection sometimes could get in you. Y'all didn't say nothing that time. She was a worshiper. So she should have known better, but she came with the same human calculation. If you had been here, Jesus said, show me where you laid him. Cut the chase out. Tell me where you laid him. She said, he's been dead 4 days. Human calculation. He said, I didn't ask you about the time. He said, I'm here now. She said, he's stinking. Human calculation. He said, all I need you to do is move the stone. And he said, Lazarus, come forth. Human calculation. Am I right about it?
Welcome back. Isn't that a powerful word? Don't miss tomorrow when we come back with part 4 of the message, Give It to Jesus, by our very own Pastor Rose Charley. I need you to do me a favor, like it and share it with your friends and family. I am Tamiko Greeley, and I want you to remember that the sower sows the word, and therefore it is with the same measure you meet that it shall be measured unto you again.